This is going to be a hobby. So there are guys that are my weight, but they're 5'4". Okay,
Right.
this is going to be a hobby.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're real, and the thing that I tell people, everybody looks good when they're by themselves.
Sure.
But when you go stand next to somebody else that do this and are just as serious, if not more serious than you realize, you come to the realization, like, you know what?
Well, also, that's a great perspective, and you can be so dedicated in something in life and give your absolute best. But when something has a window of popularity and a lot of people know about it, the 1%, the people who identify early on their talents, strengths, and gifts, maybe have genetics for it. And then those talent, strengths, and gifts in their gene pool are nurtured in 10,000 hours of practice.
Correct.
Those are going to be the people who make money off it.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that I don't work as hard as the next guy.
Right.
Doesn't mean we're not squatting the same or whatever. It just comes down to, like, there's a reason you played in the NFL. I could practice the exact same amount of minutes.
Right.
I'm just not made for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's that when you take a hobby or a passion or a pastime and make it a vocation, there has to be a little bit of luck. There has to be a lot of hard work.
Yes.
There's a little bit of magic dust in there as well, you know?
But one thing that bodybuilding will teach you is discipline. Because if you're not disciplined with your eating, you're not disciplined with your training,
Sure.
you can't be successful. Sure. And it's hard to be successful at anything if you're not disciplined. I don't care how much talent a person has.
Yeah.
Discipline is the overriding key to success.
I agree with you 100% on that. And what I'm very grateful for in my journey is the individual discipline I had with bodybuilding and physical fitness, mixed with the team building discipline of show up for practice on time. Don't let your teammates down.
Right.
So I got to learn how to take care of myself. Hey, if you don't time your food, or if you don't get enough rest, or if you don't train, you're going to suck. Mixed with, you got to work well with others. Bodybuilding is an individual sport, and sometimes a very egocentric sport. And sometimes you can get really talented bodybuilders or people interested in physical fitness that don't have the ability to work with others. I'm very grateful in my life to have both the experience of team building exercise and team building discipline and individual discipline.
So now, okay, bodybuilding is not the answer. Clearly, football is not going to be the answer.
Yeah.
You had been giving up on baseball. So now what? You take some odd jobs. You limo driver, you're a janitor, you do all these you're voice actor. So when did you decide to say, you know what? Maybe pro wrestling, maybe acting. When did you come to that conclusion? This was going to be John Cena's path.
So the wrestling thing happened by accident.